Hey guys, welcome to another video. Now, the video I got for you is going to be super quick, super easy. I'm going to show you my Notion setup and how do I set it up from point one to all the way to the end. And honestly, it's super simple, but it honestly has made me very productive just because it keeps my mind focused. I don't have a ton of workflows. I don't have a ton of extra stuff on the page. I just have what I want to focus on, which I encourage you to do the same because sometimes we get distracted easily. So first I'll start by naming this page and we'll put HQ. I like to add a cover, usually something that's motivating. Um, so we'll add like a car, like a cool car that we can get in the future, maybe when we make lots of monies. So I'll reposition it, kind of like this bottom piece here. So let's hit save position and then we can kind of start working. First thing I like to do is create an inline database here, and we leave name. I like to leave a name. I like to add the status and a date. Usually I'll set this to due date, right? And then we can call this tasks, or you can set it to do, whatever you'd like to name it. And then let's just add a couple of things here. So let's do create this video. I'll set the due date to today. Let's do test mic, and let's do upload video. So the due date for this, let's set this to 25th because I should have already done that. And then we'll do the upload video tomorrow. So what I like to do here is I like to add a filter, and then I'll set the status to only the to-dos and only in progress. Usually I don't really use progress too much because if I do it, I just set it to done. But we'll add that filter, and we'll also set the to-do filter. And the start date is going to be is on or before, and then we'll set the date to today. So what this will show, what you'll see is that the upload that's we have set scheduled for tomorrow is no longer there. And I actually really like this because I can create tasks that I know I need to do in the future, and then they won't show up. I won't action them until the day that I actually put the due date for, which is great for me. So I'll save for everyone here, and then we can go ahead and, for example, let's already be done with this, and then it'll just disappear. It keeps my mind super focused and exactly what I need to do. The next thing I like to do is go in these top three buttons here, and we'll go ahead and hit full width. I like to have the full width of the page. And then in here, I'll create a heading, and I'll usually set it to heading 2 and do something like important stuff or whatever it might be. Let's just do other stuff, right? And I like to drop it to the side, and now we have other stuff here on the side. And then what I like to do in here is add some pages. So I'll do a page. We might name this one project ideas. I might also name next piece here. We'll do like another page. I might do something like, so we have the project ideas and then personal projects. I like to do like updates. I'll put a page within here and put updates in here of where I'm at in the project. And then usually, since my tasks tend to be bigger, I'll split this up. And then the final thing that I like to add in here is just a calendar. It keeps me accountable for things. So you can link the task and the calendar in here so you can see more of the tasks, and that might give you a more holistic view of it. However, I like to put it, I just like to put calendar here, calendar, and then I'll put like big events. So for example, if I know, let's say taxes were due on the 15th of July, I might do taxes are due. And this is super cool because I also leverage it for like clients and stuff. So I know when I need to send them certain items or, be done with their project at certain points. And then I'll label this, I'll set a property here, and I might put a multi-select with like what clients this affects. So I might create like client B, and then you can kind of see it in your calendar there. We can also set the calendar to show, let's close this out, sorry. Didn't mean to open all that up. And then we can set the calendar to show the property, the multi-select. I think that's, yeah. So we can set the multi-select, and then you can see what is this for? Why are my taxes due for client B? You know, and that's pretty much it. I like to keep it super simple, but it keeps my head focused, and it lets me know exactly what I need to do. Let me know what you think about the setup. Again, it's meant to be super simple and super easy to follow, and just for you to open this up every single day, put your task there, and any ideas that come to mind. I'll be like walking down the street and uh, write something in my project ideas page. Of course, you can expand on this, but I think there's too many videos out there that's just like so many workflows, and you forget how to use it if you don't like go in it every single day. This is something that I touch every single day. But anyways, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and drop a like on this video. Any comments? If you like the format of the videos, appreciate putting comments on, what else we can change or what else we can do on the channel. And yeah, and then I'll be streaming more often. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, y'all.